snoozy, snoozy. Snoozy, snoozy. Okay. Hi. 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 Hi, guess it was ill again. Mate. Yeah. I got tonsillitis again. Yeah. So I'm pretty drugged up. So I was gonna film this like yesterday or the day before, but literally my throat was off. So today I'm feeling a little bit more alive, probably gonna look alive. So just cake my face up a bit. But today I'm going to talk to you about how to tell if he's a fuckboy slash girl, because I'm not making this bias, not saying that all guys are fuckboys and it's not just girls, because trust me, girls are bitches as well. Like, girls can be horrible. Except for me. This is, you know, you start speaking to a guy. I'm going to say guy because this is my situation, but you can, you know, you get it. You can start speaking to a guy, they're all so sweet at first and you're like, nah, I don't trust this. But then, you know, they start to show different things. For example, I hate fuckboys. You're like, I despise fuckboys. And you're like, oh, he could actually be a nice guy. He could be so sweet. And then when it's about, you know, 3:15 in the night, you're half asleep, and then you suddenly just click on and you're just like, wait a fucking minute, what? Because, you know, your crazy girl instincts kick in and you think, hold on, that's not right, you know, that's a bit dodgy, you know. He can say that, but he could still be a fuckboy, you never know. Just some situations that I have been in countless times. Like, I'm a fucking magnet. It's like my forehead just says, feel free to mug me off. Because that's what happened to me every single time, pretty much. You know, some things have gone well, but then it doesn't last. I mean, is it me? I don't know, I don't think so. I mean, I just try to be nice, you know what I mean? Like, I try to be nice, I try to be just calm. Like, I've been cheated on, but then I went into another relationship and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to be some crazy psycho bitch because that's just going to fuck it up. So I'm going to learn to trust this person. So, in order for it to work out. So I just completely let go of all my worries, all my issues, and started fresh. And it still didn't fucking work. And I'm the kind of person, I hate this about myself, like I hate it. I have to have someone, otherwise I just feel like shit. Like, not feel like shit, but you know, I need someone to boost my confidence because I have the confidence of a fucking snail. A snail has more confidence than me. Yeah, so I'm that kind of person, and there's nothing I can do about that. It's just how I've been treated, and you know, I just need someone to bring up my confidence, and I need that sort of comfort and someone to talk to, and it sort of gives me a sense of purpose. Pretty depressing, but yeah. So if you see him in public and he's with his mates and you go up and you speak to him and he's just a bit of a dick, you know, like if you actually really like someone, you would be like, yeah, this is the new person I'm talking to, this is her, like, hi, you'd be friendly, you'd be nice, because that's just unattractive, acting the way that they do. And obviously girls can do it, and it's just like, for that person, imagine if that happened to you. I mean, that has happened to me so many times. I mean, like, am I embarrassing? Do I just come up like, hi? Oh yeah, and then it's just, it just shows immaturity. That's something you do, say in year 3 in a playground, when the guy's with his little squad and a girl comes over like, hi, and the boy's like, oh no, and like gets his mates to talk to you. Like, that's just so unattractive. Like, you want to, when you know, I'm 19, it's attractive to see a guy be confident and to show maturity and to be like, yeah, this is my girl, this is the new person I'm talking to, or this is my girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like, to hide there and just be like nothing is just so ugly, and for me that just absolutely takes away so much attraction for me. I'm the kind of person that doesn't care about looks. I mean, look at me, like I don't give a shit. I mean, I've got to be attracted to them somewhat, but for me, as long as they're nice and they make me laugh, that's all I care about, and they have a good personality, that's all I care about. I've probably had one good looking boyfriend that other people have said is good looking, But apart from that, they haven't been that great. But to me, they're beautiful. To me, they're perfect. So I haven't cared, because I'm an open person. I'm not judgmental by looks. To be honest, I think that when a guy is like a sex god, extremely good looking, then they know it. So they're gonna be a fuckboy. They'll just fuck around. They just won't care. They'll think, oh, I'm better than her, I can get another girl straight away. Whereas if it's a guy that hasn't got much confidence in himself, and a girl starts talking to him, they think, I'm going to appreciate this because when am I going to get another girl? And I think exactly the same. So don't just think it's guys, because girls think the same. I mean, I'm a real life potato. I mean, look at my face. I scratch my body a tiny bit and it goes red, because if I go in the sun too much, I just... Okay, I've got a thing about this. I see things on Twitter and Facebook, and it's like, oh, when he doesn't text back within 2 minutes, and it's like, he could be taking a shit, he could be in the shower, you know. I don't think that people have to reply 24/7, you know. They've got their own lives to deal with. You can talk when you want to talk, but say if it's getting a few hours, you're a bit like, come on. And when you're with them, they're on their phone, and you think, no. But by all means, half an hour, that's fine. You could be doing something, and when it gets to that stage where you are practically seeing each other or going out with each other, then at that point you just say, oh, I'm going out with my mates, so I'm going out for dinner with family, I won't talk to you for a while. So that sort of thing's okay. But, you know, no. When you know they're always on their phone, and you know they're not doing anything, this video is probably just making me sound crazy, but I'm just trying to point out the obvious things here. When they fill your head with different ideas, one day it's, oh, I want to settle down, I want to get into a relationship. And you as a girl, every single girl, when a guy says cute things like that, settling down, even like kids' names, and you're just like, oh, like your mother instincts kick in, and you think like, oh yeah, like, family, babies, homes, because we're just, see, there's another fucking red mark. And then the next day it's like, oh no, I don't want anything, I just want to rag you. And you're just like, so what was the point in this whole thing? What was the point in talking to me for this long and then just being like, no. I probably should have written some notes down, to be honest, because this is some unorganised piece of shit. But this is more of just a rant video, because I'm just sick and tired of these things happening. And yeah, they're life lessons. And to be honest, to be fair, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, ever since my dad passed away, I realised what is more important, which is family and appreciating your loved ones, and that breakups and things like that aren't as painful as the things that I had been through with that and the things my family have been through. You know, like, I don't even cry anymore. Like, and I used to cry all the fucking time. So that sort of thing happened was I was in a relationship like this time last year, pretty much. I think we just broke up. And for months and months and months, I was like, oh, I want you back. And then we wouldn't talk for a while, and then I still wanted him back, and then the whole thing happened with my dad. And then when he did pass away, it was instantly that day, or the next day, I just realised, like, it's not worth crying over, it's not worth wasting your time. Life is too short. You've got more important things to worry about. And it just completely prioritised my life. Like, I don't need to cry over these stupid, pathetic boys. Like, guys that, you know, they just, why? When they're like 20 and they go for underage girls because they're easy, like, and they're just like, oh yeah, oh my god, an older guy, really? You're just sitting there with your legs wide open, like, take me. That's all they are. That's all you are to them. Next thing would be making time for that person. You know he's a fuckboy when you start to get a little bit serious with someone and you like them, you make time for them. I'm not saying every single day, because you know, you need your time apart, because it's better that way, because when you see each other again, you've got things to talk about, and it's just like a nicer thing. And but you know it's not right when he he's just not making time for you, and you begin to feel really unimportant, and you then feel like, am I just some sort of side chick? And you don't want him to ditch his mates and ditch his family and ditch his work, but you want him to make time. Like, that is just such an important thing. Like, the amount of times I would make time, I would leave an evening 3 just to make sure I could see that person, and then for them to suddenly be like, oh wait, and then, yeah, and another thing, when they forget about plans, that is, oh yeah, that's when you know that they are not okay, because if you really like someone that much, you would remember.
Another thing.
Now, you get some girls where it's like, oh, he's got to spend everything on me, he's got to spoil me, he's got to take me out every time we see each other, and it's like, no. Like, you know he's a fuckboy when all you do every time is go to his house, and it's just like, oh, let's just Netflix and chill, let's just lay in bed and watch films. It's like, no, when you're with, you know, you want to go out, you want to do things, you want to see places, go to restaurants, watch films, go have a fucking picnic if it's nice, go get pissed at a bar. I love that sort of thing, and I'm not saying that that person needs to pay for it every time. Like, as a girl, people are like, oh yeah, guys gotta pay, because personally, I hate people paying things for me. Like, I'm just like, no, like, don't. Please don't. Like, it's just, I feel rude. I'm too much of a nice person. If it's your birthday or if they're treating you, then it's like, yeah, go on then. If you are running low on money and they're like, no, it's fine, I'll pay for you, honestly, and you know they're financially okay. But not every single time, especially when you are in a proper relationship. It's nice to just, you know, pay for your own things, and by all means, like, pay half. But yeah, going out to places, that's when he's taking you out to places and he's, you know, he's making time, he's spending money on you. That's when you know that you mean something to him. Because for him to just keep having you around his house, or him coming to yours, that isn't anything. Like, he's not spending any money. Yeah, he's spending time with you, but it's not really time, is it? You're just sitting in a bed together, probably doing, you know, like, yeah, do it sometimes. Watching films, eating pizza, stuffing your face with whatever. You know, you can do that, obviously, that's fine, but not all the time. You know, maybe once a week, or depends how much free time you have. Like, just do something, go out somewhere, and if he's not doing that, that's when you know. But finally, because I've probably been ranting for ages, and probably none of this has made sense, this one kind of sounds stupid, but this is personal for me, because I do have a low self-esteem. And, you know, you get your social medias, and when you do establish that you like each other, and when you do like that person, you want to show everyone that you're with them. You want to show everyone, not show everyone, you want your privacy, but you want to say, like, oh, we're doing this today, like, take a picture of it, or take a picture of yourselves and just post it. Like, not every time, you know, every once in a while. When you're with them, you're doing something nice, or it's a funny picture of yourselves, or you're on Snapchat, you want to get mugs of each other and do funny videos, then yeah. When that guy or girl isn't doing that, you begin to think, am I, you know, embarrassed to know me? Are you know, am I nothing? And he really doesn't let anyone know that he's with you. And he doesn't post anything about you. And when you post things about him, he doesn't respond. And you just, you know, like it's... Well, this is just me, because I'm just so used to it. Is he trying to keep this private? But why would it need to be kept private? Because people do know. But, you know, like, your mind just starts to think lots of things. But, you know, these things happened and you have to experience them. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make videos like these to help other people, to help, say, younger girls or even older girls or boys figure out if that is the right person for them. That person obviously wasn't for you. And if they are a fuckboy and they were just using you for one thing, then you definitely don't need that. And if you appreciate yourself, you have some dignity, then you'll walk away from that. And you know that you don't need that, you know you deserve something better. I know I deserve something better. After all the shit I've been through, I know I deserve something great, and I know it will come one day. So for now, I'm literally just gonna be a crazy cat lady. And I've got my friends, I've got my family, I've got alcohol. Yeah, and I've got, you know, my makeup and my singing, and this channel I'm hoping will get somewhere one day, and that is a huge goal of mine, to just get somewhere, be out there, just so every guy is just like, shit, I missed out on that. So yeah, I'd like to get someone one day, just for a little kick in the teeth for all those people that did treat me like shit. So yeah, this was like a rant / slight story time, but also how to detect a fuck boy / girl. But yeah, that was it. I hope you enjoyed this shouting angry video, but I wanted to do it because it's been like, that's been on my mind for a little while. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, that was really weird, but thank you. Bye bye. And another thing, oh my god, how could I forget? If they start being like, you can't talk to that person. Who are you out with? What are you doing? What are you wearing? Who are you talking to? Why do you like his profile picture? Why? And no. Goodbye.